Alright guys, here we're going to talk about Season 5, Episode 35 of The Twilight Zone. This episode was pretty decent.
Okay.
I didn't think the ending paid off the beginning at all.
No.
In fact, it was almost insulting. But I thought there was some good acting, that the two played off each other pretty well.
I agree with that, yes. I was going to say, like, I feel like I was poisoned by, like, the good performances for this trash episode that I want to, like, say is bad in, like, every other way or whatever. But yes, like, the beginning, the camera work, like, the crack through the door and, like, they're talking, I'm like, the cameras are moving around. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And later when they're running around, there's, like, crane shots or something. There's like above shots. And I'm like, oh, this is, like, a well-done, cool episode or whatever. And then we, like,
up until,
get to the payoff.
I'd say, like, until that next day. So, like, up until, like, they fall asleep and wake up, things are pretty good. You're like, okay, what is this thing? I saw a shadow. What could it be? It made some noises on the roof, or was it just the branches?
Was that Santa? We don't know.
Who's to say?
It could
have been anything. But, like, their play back and forth and them, like, understanding each other as characters and like, you know, digging deeper into it. I thought there was a lot of establishing there for such a short, contained episode.
He calls her out for being a snob. She, like, reveals her whole weird thing about being, like, kind of like a recluse living out in the whatevers, right? Hates going to town, etc. I'm like, hey,
and they had good back and forth. But then you ultimately find out it's like what he describes, I think, as a 500-foot tall monster. That, I don't know, maybe it's 80 feet tall?
I can almost forgive that if they just wanted me to believe that that giant did everything or whatever, but like the reveal, the thing is that it's actually tiny aliens pretending to be giant aliens. Because there's footprints there's fingerprints on the car, there's footprints in the ground, there's a giant, but he's just a blimp.
So like when you watch the reveal of the cars back to where it should be, and there's those three big fingerprints on it, I'm like, well, that's not how fingerprints work. Well, I'm like, that's painted on. And then later in the episode, the little alien goes, we even spray painted fingerprints on the car. And I'm like,
the little alien has to run through like a punch list of everything that they did to fake it or whatever.
Yeah.
I would have forgiven that too, because Twilight Zone, like back in the day, they didn't know what happens when you grab a car. So like, I'm like, yeah, sure, you just have to sell that there's giant fans or something stupid like that. But they have to be like, we moved the car with magnets, we put on the fingerprints. They have to give all these weird things. You're like, okay, great. But even like thematically, even like the payoff or whatever, he says something like, I hope on their next world they can be the giants. And I'm like, what? The whole point of this, because she hates going to town. She's like a fashion person. She hates the little people. And he's the cop who's like, now wait a minute, right? So, she should be like, they're little, crush them. And he should be like, no, wait, no, the whole fucking point of this is that we were so scared and now we know how they feel, so we shouldn't do that. But he's like, better luck next time. I hope you'll be the giants and you can just crush whoever the next planet you go. It's such a dumb ending.
It's a little strange. I did expect there to be something while they were reporting back. Please, let us leave before they crush you. Him to be like, we don't want to crush you.
Exactly. We're not going to crush you, little guy.
Yeah.
We're not going to do to you what you just did to us that we just walked through with the audience of how scary it is for giant aliens. It was I'm like, come on. That's so dumb.
It's certainly strange.
It's like backwards. I'm like, what?
Yeah, and it's just a weird thing where, like, they had to have gotten to this planet knowing we were large.
They brought a whole kit to trick us.
They brought a thing to make us seem like they were the scale we are to them.
Yeah.
So like, why would you do that? Why even come here? If your whole thing is like literally smoke and mirrors, like not literally like hot air, like
air and rubber.
Yeah. How do you expect to do anything other than maybe intimidate two people in the boondocks?
When
what are you supposed to do when
he's like, oh, glorious leader, please allow us to return. The Earthman is not scared as planned, or something.
Yeah.
Like, what was the plan?
It was a prank show for aliens.
That's now we're talking. Now it's a Futurama episode, and I'm in.
I can see that being a thing,
like a Rick and Morty episode or something. Yeah,
but this was not a good ending.
No, but like the well doneness or whatever, when like the blimp man is just a dude. It's the first time they've done like varying different scales where I wasn't like, that's garbage. It looked like okay. It's still garbage, but like when like the alien girl who's just a normal girl grabs the couple, I'm like, the stuff like that is like, that's dated or whatever. And then so I was like, okay, this is like charmingly old school. It's like,
because they didn't interact. It's the moment that things interact, it gets really difficult.
Yeah, you just see like through the giant's legs, you see like things or whatever. Yeah, so I think I agree. Yeah. Good acting, good like work.
Good first half,
and
second half.
And then they were like, twist, and you're like, what? When they show the big guy was just an eyeball head, I was like, what? And then it just keeps getting more what from that point onward. Yeah.
All right, guys, that's this episode of Twilight Zone. Let us comment what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.